Okay, so I'm back on here real briefly, real quick. To there's Tony, but just to follow up, well, just to add from the video that I just did, was speaking about the lady who's complaining that her neighbor plays monkey sounds and stuff like that when they come out the house, and racial slurs. I think they play songs that have the N word in it. Lord have mercy. It's rude, it's mean, it's, you know what I'm saying, it's distasteful. I cannot deny that, but we live in a world where they say people got freedom of speech and people can say what they want to. Especially in my case, like, if I was to tell something like that, people be like, don't worry about what they say. That's what I was taught anyway. Ignore them and this, that, and the third. And there are ways to ignore people. There's no need in popping somebody right in their mouth just because they saying some ignorant stuff. So I used to speak and act in ignorance too, especially when I was younger. And I'm sure sometime when I was older, just again, it's ignorance. Some stuff you just don't know that's as stupid as it is until somebody bring it to your attention or whatever. But my take on that and just stuff like that, situations like that where somebody's taunting and torment, I was just saying, when I hear about something like this, I just can't help but to think when I hear that at a younger age or sometime previously in a person's life they did something to warrant this, or shoot, even their parents or grand I meant to say grand picked on or bullied someone else and it came back around to them. I don't care how old you get, we still reap what we sow. Some call it karma. There are just plain evil people out here, but also sometimes you did something previously to someone and forgot about it, and now it's your turn to get harassed or whatever the case may be. No, I can't say this is the case for this lady. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know her details, her and her loved ones, but it happens. And that's another thing. Somebody in your whole household could have been the reason why you wondering why something happened. And it's because something in your household, somebody, you know what I'm saying? Either they did something or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you attracting this type of, I guess it is, the energy and all this or whatever. So, what I say? So yeah, I don't know if that's the case for her and her loved ones, and it is rude what the man is doing. But I feel like it should help all of us to be mindful of how we treat people, all of us, especially who have a care and a concern and got something to say about stuff like this, neighbors and others. I'm just saying, I'm definitely saying this from a perspective of someone who gets bothered by their neighbors, bothered and almost to the point of bullied, and they let their kids bully. That's, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if my dad, my mom, somebody did something before I was born to people. Did they bully, pick on people? I don't see them as being them type of people because, of course, when they raising me, they wasn't doing that. I didn't see them, and I didn't see my mom doing that at all. I heard her say something about people, call people names or whatever, but I'm definitely not to their face or nothing like that. And then, say how she felt about them or whatever, or thought about them. Now what I can say is that my grandma, I was getting ready to say that anyway. But anyway, so you might have somebody in your family who did something to somebody, and then now it's coming back it's coming back in your life. So, I did things in the past, and not even to the degree that it gets done to me that I feel, but I did have a grandma who's now deceased, who talked about people and had ill feelings, words, thoughts, and possibly actions towards others. I said possibly actions because I didn't see her just haul off and hit nobody, but I did see how she spoke about, because she confided in me a lot, so she spoke it directly to me. And of course, if they would have heard it, it would have been mean or, sounded mean or whatever to them, but she said it to me, so I just be like, I know people, that lets me know. I know people sitting around talking about people. I don't know where she got it from. But that might be why it shows up in my life or whatever. I didn't see her bully anybody or mistreat anybody, but you know what I'm saying? That right there, just your mouth even saying something about somebody could be a reason why your kids, your grandkids, or somebody that's dear to you is going through something. And so,
the timer went off.
Okay, and y'all supposed to get off. That's what it said. Supposed to. All right, both of you. He's supposed to been off.
He was.
Yeah.
He was watching TV.
Okay. I'm over here.
And I want corn dogs.
Oh, y'all already had one?
Yeah. He made me have one.
Well, you should have told him you wanted two. Okay, well, just go in there and get you one out the box out the refrigerator, put it in the microwave, wrap it up in a napkin, and put it in the microwave for about 1 minute. Then let it cool off. He wants his corn dog, and I'm trying to teach him to be a little more independent so he can fix it. So he won't have to ask his brother who's watching TV, and you know what I'm saying? I like that we're doing stuff around the house. Anyway, I need to hear him say what I'm saying. I had him on a timer too, so they could get off Roblox today. They was only being on there for a short period of time. I let them choose what time they wanted to get on. They could have chose now or later. They chose now. They didn't want to wait, which I understand, and now they can't get on later. And that's because they got testing tomorrow. I had to pay for this standardized testing for homeschool. Didn't know that I had to do this, but I had to do it. And so, yeah. But anyway, I was saying my now deceased grandma, she talked about people had ill feelings, words, thoughts, and again, possibly actions towards others, and it shows up in an ugly way in my life. And then there's things that I guess my mom and my dad did that just they don't do anymore, but you know what I'm saying, kept it from me, and again, tries to show up in my life. So for me, I try to break the cycle by not retaliating. Only if self-defense is necessary. That's, you know what I'm saying, and thank God I haven't came to that. But if, you know what I'm saying, I'll be ready. I'll be like, okay now. And I do, the main thing I do is pray about it. Well, I try to let that be the first thing. Sometimes it's the second thing after I've been about it. And I do pray about it. And with that, I have seen change come. Yes, it has taken a long time. This is definitely just my 2 cents about those situations. But sometimes the change didn't come overnight. Sometimes it did. But it didn't, or either I just didn't realize it until later on. But I prayed about things and I did see God change. Seen the hand of God change. Or seen, you know what I'm saying, he uses time as a tool to allow for us to change and grow up and mature or whatever. But these was full grown people. These was my age and above that was doing this. And I've experienced this pretty much everywhere I went, except for one place really. Well, 2 places that I lived in. But yeah, this place I experienced it. I was living at a place with my mom when I was in middle school and stuff like that. I experienced it. Of course, in elementary school, I experienced it starting out early. And I'm like, why are these people bothering me like that? What is the problem? So sometimes if somebody have a problem with your mama, your grandma, your dad, your dad, you know what I'm saying, whatever, then they feel like they got a problem with your kids, with the younger generation, and they take it out on them. And so yeah, I hope this bug don't get up here. Anyway, I got the little sunroof open or whatever, but yeah. So that, you know what I'm saying, that's a thought. Sometimes even to the point of somebody getting murdered or killed, you know what I'm saying, you never know what your people did back in the day and they got away with it or whatever. That was mean and evil. And then you wonder why is this happening? You know what I'm saying? Because we wonder why. They see you, you know, don't question God, just let it happen. I mean, I think you can ask God, you know, well, what's going on? Dang, that old Tony again. What is Tony doing? He out here making his deliveries. Yeah, he sure is. But, you know, you just wonder. Like, dang, why can't I get no peace? And I got peace, but when I do get it, I just try to hold on to it. And then people try to disturb it. Like, literally one time, I just asked somebody, hey, how you doing? They had already done so much stuff to me, partook in talking about me and stuff like that within their household and all that. And then I said, hey, how you doing? Stressed like you, trying to put that on me, put on me that I'm stressed. I might have been looking stressed, so I might have had a stressful situation that happened, but don't put that on me. No, are you stressed because you got something going on, or really because you're not trying to sit down and know the Lord? And this same person I said, you want to go to church with me? No, man, you didn't want to go to church, but want to sit there and try to gang up. So now that's a reminder that when little stuff is being said, I need to be reminded. You already know. They know who you are and what you got going on. And the only way they can disturb me is if, you know what I'm saying, I really allow them. I'm not. And I just leave it at that. And that's when I will exercise that ignoring power and stuff like that. because you're not finna put on me that I'm stressed because your ass is stressed. You know what I'm saying? I do got my own little stuff that bothers me and stuff like that, but you're not gonna put your stuff on me. That's not how I say, how you doing? Okay, stressed. Oh, okay then, well, have a good day. And yeah, and I didn't engage in it. Especially, it stopped me from engaging in it because when you start saying stuff like, yeah, like you, I didn't tell you I was stressed. I don't know what voice you listening to. But that's all I got on here to talk about. It's just stuff like that. And it like, when I see it on the internet, YouTube stories, and I see people going off, oh, he shouldn't have did that and this, then, and you know, granted, that person shouldn't be mean and evil and spiteful or whatever the case may be. You never know what happened in that person's life to cause them to be like that. And I'm not excusing him, but I think it goes to like one of these ladies was, she almost sounded like she was defending R. Kelly. You know, you don't defend no, you know what I'm saying, no pedophile, no rapist, this, that, and the third. But you do try to have an understanding. And what she was saying is like, he don't even seem like he know what's really going on. His gift and his talent is singing, and he know them songs and stuff. He know how to talk about nasty stuff. I mean, you could tell putting the nasty, freaky stuff in your songs anyway. He said he was touched on, molested, and this, that, and the third. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it might have been by a man, but I don't know. It might have been an older female. But a lot of people, boys, girls, everybody, you know what I'm saying? And that, again, that's not to excuse. We need to break the cycle, but maybe it's time for something else to happen, some other type of rehabilitation. And that man looks like, the way he's looking on his face, that he has to do that time. I'm like, Lord, you know. People, I don't know. Anyway, not defending, nothing like that. It is wrong, but it's not the worst. It's not worse than, especially what God knows about it. Many of us, all of us, you know? So, that's that on that, and I'm done.